Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the original guru of good game. And I am your host, the original guru himself, Zero Game. On today's episode, we're going to get back into the New York marijuana legalization law. We're going to go to the first point on there. You are allowed to have up to 3 ounces of marijuana on your person. So we're about to get into that. Let's get into that right now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all listening, and I appreciate all my listeners. And those who have listened and don't listen no more, I appreciate you listening as long as you did. And if you're not finding what you're listening for, please come back and listen again. Love to have you back. Anyway, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here again on the original guru of good game with your host, Zero Game. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm a little bit on the excited side, ever since they legalized marijuana for recreational use in New York State. Brother has been enjoying his days, and they've been some good days. Now, the next part on the law that I wanted to talk about was the fact that you are allowed to have up to 3 ounces of marijuana on your person without getting arrested. And I'm going to check this again to double check, because we're going to go back on that one. You are allowed to have up to 5 pounds in your home. So we're going to get back on that one on a later date, because we want to make sure that ain't nothing changed since then. And we want to make sure we're giving out correct, accurate information. But right now we talking about the 3 ounces you allowed to have on your person. I don't know about y'all, but that's a decent amount of weed for me to have on my person. I mean, that's a decent amount of weed for me to smoke. 3 ounces. Hell, that's a decent amount of weed for anybody to smoke. It works out pretty cool, too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's enough to keep your buzz going on, because usually an ounce will last me a month. And I'm an everyday smoker. So if I can get by 30 days with an ounce, then shit, I might be able to pass good 3 months before I have to blaze up again. Yeah, right. I'm just kidding on that one. But anyway, that is the truth, though. It may take me 3 months before I got to re-up again and buy some more, but in the meantime, an ounce can go a long way depending on how you roll. Some people roll too big, some people roll really thin, and some people roll just right in between. So it depends on how you roll, how long it lasts. Then it depends on the quality that you have. We're going to get into that too, because there is some garbage floating around in my part of the state. Now, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for mine. And as far as what's being touted as marijuana, because see, we have 2 different kinds here. We have regular, and that's just, I guess, your average everyday marijuana. And then we have what they call loud, and that's your more premium strain of marijuana. And it costs more. It's like $100 for a half ounce, depending on who you buying from. And the sad part about it is they don't even know what it is. They just know it's loud. It's regular and loud. That's all they know. Can't nobody tell you what strain. Can't nobody tell you THC level. Can't nobody tell you what the, what it's like to smoke. Is it a smooth high? Is it a energetic high? I mean, give me some details when you take in my money. And unfortunately, we don't get no details. We just get crappy ass weed that they want full price for. That's just sad all the way around, but we got to change that. So that's what we're going to be working on. But still, that 3 ounces of personal marijuana, you could have 3 different strains, an ounce each. Man, that could last a minute there. That could last a minute there, depending on how you blaze. Like I said, most people I know is, evenings, weekends, something like that. I'm the only one out of my group. I'm an everyday smoker, and I'm proud of it. So y'all don't like it too damn bad, because I know some everyday drinkers, and they are a hell of a lot worse off than I am. And, we'll just compare that on a later date. Alcohol and marijuana is a big difference. And I wish y'all get that right, but we going to get it right sooner or later. But anyway, to keep in back to the law, says that you can have 3 ounces on your person. So that means you can have 3 ounces in your pocket. You can have 3 ounces in your purse. You can have 3 ounces in the glove compartment of your car. You can have 3 ounces in your home. And they can't do a damn thing about it except say, have a nice day. Now, I don't know what it's going to be if you got 4 ounces. They make it seem like, if you got an ounce more, that there's some form of prosecution that can be rendered because you got an ounce more. I don't know. We're going to get into that to find out exactly what is the maximum limit before I get arrested or incarcerated or prosecuted or something like that. I mean, it's got to be a maximum amount on my person walking up and down the street with, you know what I'm saying? So we need to get into that. We're going to figure that one out and get that right. But right now, we just going to stick to keep no more than 3 ounces in your person. And most people don't walk around with 3 ounces unless I am picking up from a dispensary or a location where we will be able to buy it soon. They still haven't got into that yet, but we're going to get into that also because we're going to find out a little bit more, and then we're going to delve into the dispensary and the locations that's going to pop up sooner or later. But anyway, 3 ounces is, you trying to transport it from there to your home, right? Okay. So now what is the maximum amount I'm allowed to transport back to my home without worrying about being persecuted? Do I got to bring a friend with me? And then I purchase 6 ounces and I put 3 in my pocket and ask the other person to hold the other 3 till we get back to the house. Then that way we ain't violating the law. You see what I mean, people? It's little things like that need to be ironed out and need to be fully explained so that there's no confusion. So Officer Bob, who didn't get a blowjob last night, don't come to work with an attitude because he mad because he don't like marijuana and he don't think this law should this, that, and the other. That ain't your job to think what should and shouldn't be. Your job is to enforce the laws that there is. Unfortunately, you get a Officer Bob every now and then with a bug up his ass or her ass, because it could be a Barbara or a Bobette. So let's just be real on that one. And we will see how it will play out in the near future. But we want to find out, and we would like to hear from the politicians, what is the maximum amount? What is the legality of me transporting more than 3 ounces to my home if I don't plan on coming back out for 3-4 months to purchase again? Is there a limitation, and what can the police do if I'm caught with more than just the 3 ounces on my person? Am I subject to arrest? Am I subject to a fine? Am I subject to a court appearance, a ticket, something? Y'all need to let us know so there ain't no confusions. Like I said, everybody, stick to just 3 ounces. And that's only if you transporting it from one location back to your home. Most people, like I said, ain't even walking around with an ounce in their pocket. If you is, that means you going to a party or you going somewhere because you about to get down and get busy. And you bringing the party favors. But not people walking around just to be walking around to be walking around. You know what I mean? You ain't just walking around with an ounce in your pocket just to be walking around for the day. You might roll you up a couple of, fat ones, put them in a little cigarette case or some way to hold them and carry that with you. But shit, you be mad as hell. You carry your whole ounce with you and you fuck around and drop that shit and didn't realize you dropped it and get somewhere and realize, oh shit, I just lost my whole stash. People don't do that. We take a little bit with us, fill up a little baggie or something, or roll us up a couple, and we leave our stash at the damn house. Unless, like I said, you going to an event, a get-together, a session, a party, or you trying to get busy with somebody. And even if you trying to get busy with somebody, I ain't bringing a whole damn stash. I'll bring enough that we can get a blaze on and leave you with a little something so you can blaze on your own. That's just me. I'm a giving person, but I ain't bringing my whole stash and fucking around and get lost in your house, or the dog ate it, or who knows, the cat took it and tore it all up and now it's all across your carpet. Shit like that has happened. So to avoid that, don't take your whole stash with you. And considering you can have 3 ounces, you don't want to take that with you. But I'm going to end that right there on that note, because this is going to be a short episode. Because like I said, I had to do a little bit more research on the law so I can give you correct and good game information. But for now, we going to call at the end of an episode. I want y'all, if you get a chance, to hit me up with a review, a comment, a like, a dislike, whatever, at www.OGZeroGame.com. And that'll be it for today. And I hope you enjoyed the show. And I hope you got a little something out of this little session we just had. And get your good blaze on. And hopefully you get some quality product. Anyway, y'all have a good one. You enjoy your day. You enjoy the spring and the weather. And hopefully it's good weather. And stay safe. Get vaccinated. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. And keep on social distancing. And that'll be it for me. The OG is out. And I will end my episode like I always end my episodes. You know how I'm going to end this episode, right? Of course you do. Love, peace, and hair grease. And I'm out.